Yo, what up, everybody? This is Demon Killer once again here on the podcast, making a promo for you guys tonight. As you guys know, this is the 2K18 first ever promo for 2K18. As me being the X Division champion of EVW, meaning I could cash this baby in at any time, anywhere, any place to fight the EVW undisputed reigning defending EVW champion, Mr. Demon Balls. So yes, again, I'm here tonight once again to say to you fans at home and you fans watching around that the Demon Killer is here for one thing and one thing only, and that is to shine in 2K18. That is to take over EVW and make EVW what it's supposed to be, and that is the best damn company ever. And again, a couple months back, before our last broadcast, our last, I think, last promo we made, I was kind of hurt. Couldn't really talk, couldn't really walk, couldn't wrestle, couldn't do a lot of things. But tonight is a new night. Today is a new day in my book. So without no shout of a doubt, the Demon Killer is here to say that EVW is going to be put on check, put on notice, because this X Division title that I hold is a close shot to that nice, shiny EVW World Undisputed Championship that my brother has been holding for a year and 7 months. He's been undisputed, he's been undefeated. But you know what? Your time of being undefeated is going to come to an end. Just like the time you had here in EVW is going to come to an end. So you know what? You can say whatever you want. You can say how you're the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. But buddy, the only thing that made you the best is that you never wrestled against the best. And see, you might have wrestled me a couple of times. You might have beaten me a couple of times. And it's like the saying goes, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. Let me tell you something. We fought, but you never actually beaten me. See, sometimes I can say, you gave me a battle. We went to war. But can you actually sit there and say that you've beaten me? Legit? Without little cheats here and there? Without your cheap shots here and there? See, if it wasn't for you and your little cheap shots with chairs, with bats, with whatever you had your hands on, you wouldn't have that undisputed world title right about now. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even be champion right now. Are you really championship material? Are you? Or are you just a fluke of a champion? Are you just a fake paper bootlegged champion? See, I'm here tonight to tell you that you ain't nothing in EVW. EVW is my home. EVW is what I made it. Since you've been here, all you've made it is a bootleg wannabe wrestling company. See, you made this into a company like all the other companies you've been in. Nothing. Nothing but bootleg. And see, when you made my company into something bootleg, I left my company. Went down to another company called Lucha Underground, became the Lucha Underground champion while you were still here, babying all these talents, feeding them your sickness, feeding them your lies, your pity, your patheticness as a champion. And yes, you are pathetic. Why are you pathetic, you ask? Simple. You're pathetic not because of who you are, but because of what you do in this ring. See, you call yourself a champion. You call yourself the best of the best. You say you've never been beaten. You've never been pinned. But yet, you really haven't really sat back and thought to yourself, why haven't you been beaten? Nobody's afraid of you. You can put fear in everybody's heart, but you don't put fear in my heart. You don't fear me. I don't fear you. So let me tell you something. Tonight, history will be made. Because like I said in the podcast earlier today, will I cash in? Will the Demons be a tag team or not? Will this be the end of the Demon Brothers? Will this be the end of the Brothers of Hell? Well, that's something that you fans and that paper champion back there will find out. So without no further ado, I'm not going to take any more interruptions and any more of everybody's time. I'm just going to take the time right now and say to everybody in the back, the best damn talent back there, I've defended this X Division title 3 times already since I've had it. So therefore, I am next in line for the EVW Undisputed World Heavyweight title. So therefore, I will make history tonight. History will be made once again tonight when I become a four-time EVW World Champion and beat the man that says he's never been beaten. The man that says he's never been pinned by me. So ladies and gentlemen, tonight history will be made. 2K18, history will be made. The Demon Killer will slay the Demon Boss. Believe that. This so-called paper champion is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get a couple things straight. You may have that title. That ain't gonna prove shit. I've beaten you many times before. Just because you had that title, saying that you can cash in at any point does not change the results of me being the EVW Undisputed Champion. And at the end of our match, I will still have this title. Now, as your little comment before in our little podcast, you saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be boss." The hell you are. That title, you know what? You're gonna be the first one. You may be the first one to hold it. The only thing that you're gonna be the first of after that is the first one who's gonna cash in and lose.
Jesus. People just never learn, huh? People like him never learn. And see, this is why I had to do what I had to do back in 2K17 when I had to walk out of this pity-ass company that I made something out of. It became pittiness when I signed you to this company. It became pittiness not because of me walking out, but because of you becoming a paper champion. Not because of your talent, because honestly you don't have none. Honestly, there's a lot of talent back there that can probably kick your ass any day of the week. I don't need to do it, because there's a lot of guys back there that can do it other than me. That's why I am the X Division champion. And former Lucha Underground champion, while you're still here in this crummy ass town, wanting to say you're the X Division champion, you're the EVW champion, you've been the Grand Slam champion, you've been a 3-time tag team champion, but yet you don't say that you've made it to where you are not because of your talent, but because I carried you for over 7 months, almost a year. I made you who you are. I practically handed you that title when I beat you for that title. But yet, everybody at home sees it. Every week we come out here. Every month we come out here. Every year you show up and you still say you're undefeated, you're undisputed, you're the reigning defending EVW champion. But yet, you've only defended the title twice since I've been here. You defended it twice against me. Fine and dandy. First night I beat you. Second night, you defended it. Got your rematch. You won it back. But I never challenged you for my rematch when I lost. But see, I don't need to do it because now I got a legit rematch no matter what.
I want to ask you something. But before I go and get to that point, the fact that you said, okay, you may have beaten me in 2017, blah, 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 I don't give a crap. You see, that was 17, where you barely beat me by a fluke. Because I came, if I remember correctly, and I mean, you ask these people here, they'll tell you straight to your face. When I came into this company, I beat you on my debut match. I earned my shot to the title. I kicked your ass. You saying you choked. Nah, you didn't just choke. You just sucked on it. You see? So that's how I became EVW champion in the first place, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's talk about matches. Now let's talk about what really happened. You see, you're right. Demon Killer has won it back from me once. And then I claimed my rematch and got it once. I got it back. He has not legally got his rematch clause, so he is still entitled to that. It's the fact that if he's smart enough and he's wise enough and he wouldn't cash in that title just yet, he'd probably just wait. Oh, wait. If he was smart, he'd probably choke on his rematch and try to do a cheap shot like a cheap-ass bitch he really is. But I mean, what else can you expect a pansy-ass boy who came from Lucha Underground to do? I mean, that's why EVW took over. Now, you see, you talk about Demon Killer. He talks about how he went to Lucha Underground, how he became the Lucha Underground champion, how he's done this, how he's done that. Bull crap. You see, we had this rivalry before where Lucha Underground faced EVW. And EVW kicked their ass, and that's why you came back, because you realized what team was better, what company was better. You see, now you talk about how you just made your return. What did you do, go back to Lucha Underground and try to kiss their ass, and they told you no, so that's why you came pandering back to EVW like a whining-ass little bitch? No, that doesn't work like that around here. You see, he tries to say that all the people in the back are trash, but he's the one that's trash because he recruited trash. You see, nobody can take this title away from me, not even him. He said all these times that, how he faced me, how he let me win, how he's done this, how he choked, how he done this, how he done that, and how he has his rematch clause. And ladies and gentlemen, we can see how he's going to play it. We ain't stupid, as much as we all know he is. He's going to try to sneak attack. He's going to try to get me when I'm not at least expecting it. Well, let me tell you something, son. I expect a fight 24/7. So you go and try your best because I'm ready. And let me tell you something, kid. There's only one champ who's earned their opportunities, and you're looking right at him. So you can honestly say that you've defended your title 3 times to where you can get a championship match for the EVW Undisputed Championship. That is correct, and I give you mad props for that. You beat the trash that you recruited backstage to earn your shot at trying to take the title from the only person that really matters in this group, EVW. When you're looking at him, I am the Demon Spawn, a.k.a. Demon Boss, and you know damn well who I am, and that's why you're talking all this crap. But the question is, can you back it up?
You know, it's sad to say that, and honestly, it is sad to say, why I left EVW. Sadly, was because of the talent in the back. And not only because of the talent in the back, but other reasons, personal reasons, was because of the new ownership that EVW have gotten over the past month and a half. The commissioner of EVW dropped EVW straight to the ground. Took EVW straight to the ground. That's why that commissioner is no longer in the business. No longer here. Now, you talk about how Lucha Underground lost to EVW. I'll admit, EVW was the best at the time. EVW might still be the best at this time. But why is EVW where EVW is at? It's not because of you. It's not because of me. It's not because of the talent in the back. It's because of you fans. See, you fans know what EVW is all about, extreme violent wrestling. You guys love it. You guys watch it. You guys live it. You guys breathe it. You guys eat it every day of the week. We don't just come here and talk about it. We don't just come here and show hype. We come here and show a fight. And see, that was the only reason why Lucha Underground couldn't deal with EVW. And as me being the first ever Lucha Underground champion, and now the first ever X Division champion, and this guy wanting to keep rubbing his mouth, rubbing it in that he's the first ever undisputed, reigning, defending EVW champion, which he will lose one day, some way. But see, I'm not going to take a cheap shot. I'm not going to take the easy way out because I don't need to take the easy way out because I already have the easy way in. So see, with the X Division title, I could cash in anytime, anywhere, any place. When will I cash in? That's only for me to know. Why is it only for me to know? Because that's just the way it is. I could cash in at any time, anywhere, any place. I could cash in right now if I wanted to. If I wanted to be smart about it, I could cash in, walk in here, whoop your ass, wipe the damn fucking floor with your ass, and walk out the new reigning defending EVW champion. But I won't. I won't. Because it's not worth my time right now. See, I'm going to play it smart. I'm going to let you enjoy that title for another month. Or probably another 2 weeks. Because at the first ever pay-per-view, I will whoop your ass. I will take that X Division title, cash it in, and become the undisputed world EVW champion. And once I do that, I'm going to make EVW what it's supposed to be. Extreme. And then, a lot of people have been asking to the next question. Where does the demon killer and the demon boss or the demon spawn stand? Well, that's simple. That's really, really simple. It's a simple thing. Simple answer to that question. And see, where I stand is right here where I've always been. Where do the Demon Brothers stand? Why should we even say where we stand? And see, this is beyond the X Division title. This is beyond the Undisputed World title. So with that being said, I'm just gonna put this damn baby down and let you guys back at home and you fans here know this is how it's gonna end. Whether I whip his ass now, whether I whip his ass next week, whether he kicks my ass, whether I don't, or he don't kick my ass, whatever the situation might be. But when it comes down to the tag team division, and this is simple, there's no damn tag team out there that can step up right now, or even back in 17, not even in damn 16. There's no damn tag team division out there that can say that they've beaten the Brothers of Hell. See, now you have tag teams that are trying to make a name for themselves and say that they can beat us. You can say you can beat us, but can you really do it? Can you? Have you? You probably beaten us in singles competition, but sit back and think, how long has it been since you've beaten us in tag team? See, we're undefeated now on 18. We've made it through maybe 1, 2, 3, 4,
About
5,
7 matches.
7 matches. 7.
7-0.
7 tag teams. Whether it's a normal elimination, no matter what it is, there's no damn tag team out there that can actually stand up and say right now that you've beaten me or my partner, my brother, the Demon Brothers. Right about now, there's no tag team out there that can say that they've beaten us. And if you did, well, goddamn, prove it. Prove it tonight. Prove it any day of the fucking night. Because tonight, right here, I'm asking anybody, I'm challenging anybody from any industry, any company, any league. You want the Demon Brothers? Come and get us. Because tonight we will show that no matter if we're in singles competition or in tag team competition, we will dominate 2K18. Believe that.
And you see, I'm gonna go ahead and say it like this. In this new group that we're in, what's the name of it again? The new one.
XCW.
XCW, sorry. I'm new to the group, so I'm still trying to remember the name. You see, we haven't really made our debut match yet. You see, at least I haven't. I don't know if Demon Killer here has or not. I don't think so. But my point is here, I'm going to say this. For the person I face, and honestly, I want to call one person out, and one person right here off the top of my mind. Assassin! I want to call you out for my debut match. I know I haven't made my debut yet, so I don't know a lot of things on how you fight. I haven't faced you yet. I haven't even been in the match with you yet, other than doing my tryout match. But my point is I'm laying this match card out right now. If you accept it or not, I challenge you to a 2 out of 3 falls match, and I will guarantee you, rather if I win or lose, even though that's going to be a pretty clear answer, no disrespect. But the point is, I will guarantee you, I will give you extreme. I will give you a violent match. I will give you a hell of a match, because the first thing I'm going to do is send your ass to hell. And if you make it back, well, that means I just got to send you right back down to hell. Now, as for the tag team divisions, the Brothers of Hell are here to kick ass. There's not a damn team out there that can say otherwise. You may say that you're the best, you may say that you're this, you may say that you're that, but it doesn't matter, because your mouth is one thing. It's how you prove it in the ring is how you deal with it. So with that being said, we challenge any tag team, any division, anybody to a tag match. And if you know what's best for you, well, I think wisely, because if you just jump to an answer saying, "Oh, I want to fight," well, you may want to fight, but with us, it's not going to be a fight. It's going to be a brawl, an extreme, violent brawl. And you see, and our first pay-per-view for EVW, on besides the point of the other team, of the other league, we have our first pay-per-view. Haven't really decided a name yet, but I think the first name would be, and we'll talk about it, would be the Annihilation Chamber match. Annihilation Chamber. We'll talk about it. That's just coming off my mind, so we'll talk about that. But the fact is, what we settle in that part and what we settle as a tag team is two different things. Some of you may ask, well, why in this promo, why in this video did we start out talking about the tag team, why we talked about the undisputed EVW championship, that single competitive? Now we're talking about the tag team division. Two different things. Two separate divisions. You see, we got the singles and then the team. As a team, we are here to kick ass. Let me tell you this. You can think of the Brothers of Hell as a similar formality of simple, what's the word I'm thinking of? Not a team, but what's the word I'm thinking of for three?
Trio?
Trio, yeah. Let's talk about the Shield of WWE. A faction, thank you. I was trying to think of the name. Faction. Just think of us as the Hounds of Justice, except with just two. Because rather if it's two or three or one, we only do one thing. And that is destroy anyone who gets in our way. Anybody who steps in our path, we will not only just annihilate you, but we will dominate you. And we will make you assassinated. And as for an assassin, you ain't gonna be an assassin. All you're gonna be is assassinated. See you in the ring.
And see, there's only one thing that everybody wants to know. And that is, where do we stand? Again, we're standing right here. And see, it's like my shirt says, tap out. We're going to make a lot of you tap out, but not by submission. No, because we don't submit. Submitting is for pussies. We tap you out by just making you get pinned 1, 2, 3, and you'll be tapping your way out of our ring. And we'll be making history as we take on another tag team. Tap them out of the division. Tap another one out. Tap another one out until we're on top of every division, every company, holding every damn tag team title there is to name. Because we're the best and we live it, we breathe it, we speak it, we fight it. So again, Assassin, or anybody from XCW, or anybody from any other league, you want us, come get us. My brother already called you out, Assassin. Live up to your name. You call yourself the Assassin. Well, you know what? I call myself a demon killer. He calls himself the demon boss. You gotta be like a boss to call an assassin out. And see, if my brother doesn't make you tap out, if my brother doesn't make history and kill the assassin, well, there's only one thing to say about that one. And that is, a killer will assassinate another assassin. So let me tell you something, Assassin. If you get through my brother, and that's if you get through him, prepare to die, because the demon killer will make an assassination out of you. See, I'm going to make an example out of you for the first time ever. A killer versus an assassin. So who's going to be the murderer? Who's going to be the top guy? Who's everybody going to be looking for? The assassin or the killer? That's something people would love to see. And see, I'm going to call you out, assassin, like my brother does. I'm going to tell you one thing. You don't know me. But ask around. And I'm going to challenge you to one match, assassin. And that is my best match ever. Hell in a Cell. And when I meet you at Hell in a Cell, assassin, you might as well say your prayers. Because you're going to meet your worst nightmare.
And as far as assassin goes here, I wanted to go ahead and say this. As my brother just said, if, and I mean if, you somehow get past me, which honestly I quite frankly don't see that happening. I want to see how you fight because obviously every time when I challenge you outside of the league, you delay. So is it the truth that you're delaying it because you were really delaying it, or the fact that you're afraid to fight me because you know what I'm capable of because you've seen my promos, you've seen my matches on my channel? That may be not, because I know I shared it with you. But the point is rather if you get past me or not, and that's if you get past me, you have to go through my boss. Go through my friend Demon Killer here. Because you know what? As he's a demon, I'm the boss. Together, we make the demons and the bosses. So that means by the end of the day, when we have all the titles, when we have the tag team champions, and when we each have an undisputed world heavyweight champion, rather if it's a undisputed championship or whatever title it is, we promise you we will have them. We will have the top titles. So with that being said, I want to go and say this, and I'm going to go and say it right. If you're really assassin, you will accept my challenge. And if you really are assassin, I expect a hell of a fight. Because assassin, you're about to meet the demon boss. Now, as my brother was saying, the match would actually be pretty good to see. And regards if I win or not, I still would like to see it. And that's between you two. But if I do win, and that's if, I would like to see the Demon Killer versus an assassin. Who will be assassinated? Will it be the demon assassinating the assassin? Or will it be the assassin assassinating the demon? Well, either way, one way or another, rather if it's by me or my brother Demon Killer, or if it's by both, if you can find a tag partner or anybody, either way, you will be assassinated. And the fact is this. I look forward to making my debut match, and I look forward to seeing what you have to offer. Because I've seen your promos, and they're good. I haven't seen you in the ring, so I don't know if you can back it up or not. But as the assassin, prepare to be annihilated.
And that's going to be history to be made in XCW. So now, people, prepare to see an assassination in XCW. Because see, XCW, the Demon Brothers, the Demons of Hell, and EVW is going to put XCW on notice. So get ready for annihilation. Because 2018 and 2K18 is going to be the year that the Demon Brothers annihilate XCW. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching our first broadcast, our first promo for 2K18. This is your boy, the Demon Killer. And that's my brother, the Demon Spawn, aka the Boss. And we only got one thing to say. We are the best damn tag team champions. We are the best damn tag team. We are the best damn singles competitors out there. So if anybody's has got the guts to step up, come find us. You know where we be. Just hit us up, and we'll be ready to knock your teeth right down your throat. Tap out, drop, mic.
Peace.